Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Ooh. Here we are. I would just like to move through this space as quickly as possible. If we,
Yeah. If we...
like, how can we look up a speed run guide for this location?
I'm watching you.
You think we like this? Please, no!
Stop it.
We will tolerate no interference.
We're gonna have a problem?
Leave, Og.
Just
something about this.
Just give me a reason. I am one button push away from turning you into a pace.
Is on their necks.
Do not start anything, Clanks.
You know, that's actually kind of interesting.
What? I mean,
the first time I played through this game, I vaguely remember starting a non-lethal, well, it was a non-lethal firefight in that, like, I was using non-lethal means and they were trying to shoot me stone cold dead. But I guess just approaching them and looking like Jensen does is enough to resolve that without any, like, real acknowledgement from the game. Other than that, I mean, I guess this acknowledges it.
he's still breathing.
Yeah.
That's something.
I lost my temper the first time I played the game, and I knocked a whole lot of cops out. And I regret it because it's the kind of thing that would not lead to anything good in reality. Because you can already see, like, the rumors spreading throughout the compound where it's like, well, one Og got uppity, so then in revenge they beat the crap out of,
Like,
dozens of
people,
others,
yeah.
exactly, to make sure that the suppressed class didn't get any ideas. But I mean, it's a power fantasy, and I just did the first thing that I thought of. The first thing that came to mind was punch in
Paste.
Yeah.
Paste. Paste, all of you, paste!
Human origami.
Oh.
Okay, no, that might still be fine, but let me take it slow. Still, I don't know. I kind of appreciate that there's enough logic going on.
That you could kind of walk.
Slumming.
I just aggressively, like, approached them, and they were like, oh, he looks really well put together, and oh yeah, any one of these people with, like, police grade augmentation could turn me into a pretzel. So I probably should stop kicking somebody while they're literally down, you know?
Yeah.
You know what, maybe this isn't the only way. Let me try this.
Get out of here. Smart clank like you should know where he's not wanted.
Okay.
Alright, so... Can't just walk up and have a conversation about it. Before I try, staying on that level...
Are they doing that again? Okay, no, they're
No.
not. All right. Sorry. I'm just like, do we need to walk at them again?
No. That's the... Okay. I've actually been dreading that scenario, that sequence, since before we started playing this on the
Oh.
show. Because it's just like... After the real world year that we just had... I don't know. I mean, it's just really easy to turn Adam Jensen into a blender on legs.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Okay, the geometry here is pretty complicated.
Yeah, I'm not following.
What I'm trying to determine right now... Well, it's pointing me right there, but is he actually there, or is that just a waypoint to where he really is?
Oh, you know what? This is the place that's on the title screen.
It is, yeah. And it's also the place that featured very prominently in one of the first big trailers for the game. And it's also where sort of like the semi-canonical trailer version of Adam makes his position clear. I think that he kills all of those officers. I can't remember if it was non-lethal or not. He definitely fights them all. He makes a very dramatic entrance, I think, with the Icarus. I think that's fighting Ark later in the same trailer. Anyway, there are some punches.
Man, everybody here has to be miserable. Like, everybody working and living here, including these dummies guarding everything. Like, can you imagine getting assigned to work here?
I think that if you're a petty bully...
It might be fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't have a lot of petty bully in my heart.
I
that type of understanding.
I imagine that they, they can probably find enough petty assholes to keep this place staffed with fresh faces, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If I open that door, is this guy gonna notice?
Make him sleepy. Save before.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yeah.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
I don't have a preference here.
We had a deal, Sokol. You need to keep up your end.
Who do you think you are? What are you going to do? Throw me in jail?
No, but I can get you out. Won't take me long.
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do.
I've been thinking
Jade,
about why.
get a message to Miller.
Hold on.
Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
You were saying?
I was saying I've been thinking about why the people here are walking around with all of their augments very fully visible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if it might be like the rules. Because I saw somebody walking around in a suit with like a whole suit leg ripped off. But it wasn't ripped off. I mean, like, he was well dressed.
So that way the police know exactly where your augmented limbs are.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the environment has inspired me to think about what's the crappiest reason for that to be.
That's a good point. I saw a lot of they seem to me to be symmetrical augs with asymmetrical clothes, so I assumed that it was just designers saying designers trying to impress how bad the situation is, right?
Yeah.
Trying to give you that impression.
But it's like some people had pants that were rolled up and it's clearly cold.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how much... No, I mean, they have to have feedback of a variety of kinds worked in, so... Walking around without shoes... Maybe you could adjust it or something, but... Seems annoying. Seems bad. Seems like the kind of... little discomfort that can wear somebody down over time.
Is there any hint on where he might be? I vaguely remember him being... suspended vertically a bit. I can't remember if he's like chained up by his hands somewhere. Maybe it's just like right there.
Maybe.
I vaguely remember this being the first time. I think that might be him.
Yeah. That looks a little bit too well picture framed to not be him. I'd be kind of disappointed.
And I vaguely remember this being the first time, if you want to engage with that path, you kind of have to fight one of the armored officers.
Mm-hmm. This place is making me feel cold and damp. Why is everything so damp?
That does strike me as odd. I think if anything, there should be a lack of moisture overall, you know? So that strikes me as them just being like, what's sad?
What's worse?
Dripping things are sad, right?
Yeah, how could we make this worse? Well...
Wet socks.
Oh! No! Don't you say that to me.
Man, you've delivered a lot of ultimatums to me recently.
I'm just...
What was it? Do you remember what we were talking about?
I do remember what we were talking about.
You were like, don't say those words. Don't say that.
It was left clicking.
Oh yeah, I have no idea why you what
If you say left click, that's
the left click hate.
Look. If you say left click, then I have to think about which one is left click. Because I know which one is right click. But what's a left click? Oh, a left click is just click. Okay? Okay?
No, not okay.
Right click is the modifier to click. Alright?
No.
I know.
That's not.
Hush.
It's not true.
Hush.
It's wrong.
Your 5-button
Slanderous.
mouse having mouth. I don't care. You know that once in the eons past before my time, there was only one click. There was only one click, okay? And the click that came first was the left click.
Hold on, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this. Will it fit? Can I do this? Hold on. So I think that it's about time to end an episode.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, though, I want to show you the process that I'm about to go through. That should be enough space here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now. Security rating 5.
Don't we have something that, like, explodes it?
Yeah, but the problem is that the reason why... Oh, well, I've got 2 of them. So since I've got 2 of them, I'll go ahead and use one just for, like, the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so check this out. Pick this up.
Mm-hmm.
Parts.
Oh.
Pick this up. Oh, I accidentally threw it on the ground. Pick this up. Parts.
You're digesting their armory.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pick this
hey! Looks like you got a lot of guns here. How about I eat them?
Let me help you with that. Parts. Pick this up. Up. Parts. Pick that up. Parts.